Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the New York Mets. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Jacob deGrom gets the ball for the Mets in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Jacob deGrom is just a solid pitcher. He's not overpowering in any sense with any of his three pitches. Good sinking fastball, 93 to 96, great slider, and a really good changeup. What makes him so good? He'll throw all three of his pitches at any time.
Now to the plate, Colton Wong, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Line drive to center field. Nimmo is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. In previous duels with deGrom, he's totaled 4 hits in 20 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. 1 out, nobody on. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Carpenter, base runner at first with 1 out. That's wide, 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Here it comes, 2-0. Hit out towards second. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing across here this half. Nothing for the Cardinals to start. Mets coming to bat. We're just getting started ourselves on MLB Network. Jack Flaherty, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy has a good repertoire of pitches, and he throws also a knuckle curveball. One guy comes to mind, Mike Mussina, former Oriole and Yankee pitcher, had a real good knuckle curve. It's not an easy pitch to learn, and what's more difficult, it's a difficult pitch for umpires to call strikes, and that's why we don't see a lot of pitchers using it today.
Digging in now, Brandon Nimmo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1-0 home. Is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Yeah.
This is pulled into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A runner at second, nobody out. Behind 0-2 now. And another foul ball.
Great job right there, scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
0-2, here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Vader is right there, one down, and the runner not tagging will retreat to second base.
Batting third, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Coming to the plate now, Pete Alonso, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way.
No, inside.
Popped him up. Molina over to his left. Two gone.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. From the belt, the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. The set and the 1-0. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Two and one. Here it is.
That's ball three.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And Cano's able to lay off that time. He'll reach on the base on balls.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, J.D.
Next for the Mets, J.D. Davis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Two men are on with two men out. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a 3-run shot to left center, and the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
At the plate now, Michael Conforto.
The right fielder.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 3 runs already home here. And it's 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Wilson Ramos would be next. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. He'll try it again, 3-2. There's ball 4.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. From the stretch, and it's fouled away. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Two and two to the Mets catcher.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Here now the 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And a swing and a miss here. So it took him 31 pitches, but the side is finally retired. But the Mets strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's 3-0 New York. So that brings in the power hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Back up the middle, and that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Yadi Molina digging in now, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now, behind 0-2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
The 0-2 to Molina. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Here's Dexter Fowler now.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 2-2 pitch.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and he got him. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
So now to the plate, Tommy Edman, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Called strike 0-2. Edman is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground, he has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it, as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. They trail in this one 3-0. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Taken in by Carpenter. And there's one down now.
The pitcher, Jacob DeGrom.
Into the box, Jacob DeGrom. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball, inside.
Bases are empty, one man out. In there, and it's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
Here comes the 0-1. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in this second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
So here's Jeff McNeil. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 here in the early going. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Now back.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. Strike 1 to start the at bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 2 left for the Mets, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Striding into the box, Harrison Bader. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball back outside. Ball back outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. To 2-2 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So coming to the plate, Jack Flaherty. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Two balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. Here's the pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Full count still.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but
into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Rosario has got it, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Still down 3-0. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the Mets.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Robinson.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Cano waits on the first pitch.
1-0.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this will wind up being extra bases for Cano. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
J.D. Davis the next to bat as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. From the belt, the pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Conforto reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. From the belt, the pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. None out, runners at first and second. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Popped him up. Carpenter over to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Wilson.
Settling in now, Wilson Ramos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Up next for the Mets, the shortstop, Ahmed.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Nope. That's inside.
One and 0 pitch on the way. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Mets 3 and the Cardinals nothing. Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Number 13, Matt Carpenter.
First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
The 2-2.
I got 3 and 2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Ready now, Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope, that's the ball.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
That evens it up 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Lifted in the air out to center field. Giving chase is Nimmo, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. So Paul DeYoung digs in next. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Oh, that's
A ball and a strike. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Redbirds down quietly. They trail it here 3-0. Stepping up now, Jacob deGrom. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there. 2-0.
Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1. And the pitch.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And a good throw gets him. 1 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Standing in, Brandon Nimmo. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1-1.
That misses. 1-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Jeff McNeil. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Wong has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said that collectively as a group, their timing appears to be way off. As a result, they're often getting blown away at the plate or simply fighting pitches off. In the dugout, they're talking about getting things started a little bit earlier and simplifying their swings to give themselves a little bit more time to get the bat through the zone. We'll see if they're able to make those adjustments, guys.
Catcher, number 4.
Thank you, Heidi.
Yadier Molina.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, and 1 the count to Molina. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 to Molina.
Whoa, that's down.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count still full, 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Once again, a 3-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Another payoff pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Dexter.
Now at the plate, Dexter Fowler. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 0-1 on its way. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. A runner at first with no outs here. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Standing in now, Tommy Edman. Swing and he pops him up. Left fielder coming in into a slide as he makes a great basket catch. So a great sliding catch there, and it's certainly worthy of the show track treatment. We see that he really played that ball about as well as you can. The high 90s route efficiency is evidence of that, and it really made the difference. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
No balls and a strike to count. On its way is pitch number 75. A runner on first with 2 away. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Cards leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. So here's Pete Alonso as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Pete Alonso.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. DeYoung's got it, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The batter number 24, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Robinson Cano. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Here it is, the 3-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Edman will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, J.D. Davis.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis. First offering on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Up high, 2-1 now.
Count is 2-1.
All even now, 2-2. And the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. Rangel Ravelli will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 47.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
A high fastball is in there. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Counts even at 2-2 to Wong. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Hit in the air to center field.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Matt Carpenter. It was a walk in his last trip. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still down 3-0. Genesis Cabrera enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 92, Genesis Cabrera.
Bottom of the inning now. Digging in once again, Michael Conforto. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner into the upper deck, but foul. The 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
To the plate now, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0.
2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
2 balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Pitch popped up. Molina is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jacob DeGrom.
Digging in, Jacob DeGrom. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
2 out with the man at first. A ball and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
On the ground for the shortstop, DeYoung. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mets strand 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Into the box now, Paul DeYoung. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ripped down the first base line. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Now batting, catcher, Molina.
So a runner stands at third. One man is out. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Here comes the first pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. Rosario's got it. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back, the right fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Mets lead it 3-1. Last half of the 7th here. Ready for another chance. Brandon Nimmo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And the 3-1. And a full count now, 3-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 3-2 pitch. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Molina gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Nimmo is retired, and there's 1 away.
Number 6.
So digging in now, Jeff McNeil. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. 2-0 now. Two and 0 count. Here it comes.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
3-0 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
At the plate, Pete Alonso. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Into the corner and slicing foul. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3. On deck, the lefty Robinson Cano. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Fowler. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next.
Second baseman.
He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes another 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I liked that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Stepping in now, J.D. Davis. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the stretch.
1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Up top, it's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Hit hard to the right.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
The 3-2 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Number 62 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
For St. Louis, number 62.
Wilson Ramos will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch hit down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. He's ready now. The pitch.
Ball, that's out.
And this one's in the dirt. Goes to third with it, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Fowler on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now 7-1.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, Hero.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Into the box, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
The 2-0 on the way. Popped up. Wong in foul ground, and no one will track it down. 4 runs here in this half inning. Swing and a liner, but foul. Fouled off. Fastball well outside.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Up next to the bat, the pitcher.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jacob deGrom. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And this will be fouled away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Mets lead this one 7-1. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tommy Edman. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And now a pitch on the way. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just 1 earned run. Brad Brock takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Harrison Bader will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Brock has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. 1-0 pitch on the way. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will land untouched. The 2-2 one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Lane Thomas will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Thomas.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A ball and a strike. One and one. Here it is.
Nope, outside.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Colton Wong will stand in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. A runner on first with 2 away. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. They're down 7-1. Tyler Webb enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 30, Tyler Webb.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brandon Nimmo. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch coming. Here it is. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Fowler to the track, to the wall. Gone into the upper tank. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Man, that's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen, and you get greeted with a bomb. He's going to have to hit the reset button pronto.
The batter, number 6.
So now to the plate, Jeff McNeil, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. No outs, nobody on. Another one sent foul. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
At the plate, Pete Alonso, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. Comes set with the 0-1. Fouled away. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
A bouncer up the middle. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now back, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
At the plate, Robinson Cano. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Pitch on the way.
Ball, that's inside.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He lays out, but it's out of his reach, so that's a tough strike, too. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Full count now, 3-2. J.D. Davis would be next. Popped him up. Molina waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the Mets are able to tack on one thanks to the solo homer. Last chance coming up here for the Redbirds. It's the Mets 8 and the Cardinals 1. Digging in to try it again, Matt Carpenter starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's set and the pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He doubled his last time through. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. In the air to straightaway right. Conforto is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Cardinals are down to their final out now, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product Paul DeYoung. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Cardinals down to their final strike here, and a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. This is line to left, and a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the third hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their third knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Strike one to start the at-bat. No hits to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
8-1 is the final score this afternoon. The New York Mets jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jacob deGrom is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 8 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For St. Louis, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.